Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and I'm back with another episode in our career mode with Assetto Corsa. This is the Novice Series 2. Alright, so the N2 series in Assetto Corsa in the career mode, you can see this one, our series goals rather, are 2 bronze and 1 silver. If you look off to the left, I've already got 2 gold, and that's because I did a gold in the BMW Z4. And I've also done the GT3 time attack. So these are all going to be the quick races. I'll see if I can get timestamps down below in case there's just one of the races that you're interested in, but I will do all 4 and cut out any unnecessary fluff. Alright, we're gonna run this on hard, and yep, there we go. Alright, here we go. 4 laps, start in 8th. Around the short version of the Nurburgring in the Z4. On the brakes. Oh, slow down. I had a few questions about why do I have traction control on. I just run the factory settings, so if the car has traction control or ABS factory, then that's what I run, and if it doesn't, then I don't have any. So I like to, in my mind, I like to see what the engineers and the manufacturers intended the way the car to be driven. That goes with a race car and or a street car. So certainly you can take off the assists. I run with stability management off. Just because I prefer it that way. But yeah, so if you hear the traction control kicking in, that's by design, that's on purpose. Slow down, slow. I think they are pulling away. They're not slow on hard, are they? I could understand maybe if this was Alien, but wow. I don't feel like I'm going that slow. Especially when I can gold in the time attacks. Well, with a lap to go, this is silly. With a lap to go, they've gone into the pits. At least one car has. Dude, 2 cars. Because I was in 5th. And now I'm leading, which is... oh boy. I want this title to do well, because I think it drives amazing. But the execution, gosh, I don't want to be a jerk, but man... I'm just not sure where we're at here. Why things are unbalanced, why our car's going in the pits too early. I've never talked to or met any of the guys at Kunos. It's just, I want it to do well. I want the game, the sim rather, to have some sort of some sort of pull, and going from the PC to this, The driving part is great. It's everything else. And my fear is that, you know, people not exposed to this game yet, this is the product that they get, and when that happens, they're gonna look at it like, why, what's going on? Why do I even bother playing this, especially when career mode gives you nothing? You know, there's no leaderboard. I mean, it'd be cool if there was like a leaderboard, so in a race you could compare your times, or like Time Attack where you could compare your score, but there's nothing like that. So when you run a race and cars go into the pits early, that doesn't help your cause. It's unfortunate. And there you have it. We achieved Tier 3, which I shouldn't have. But I guess that shows you what the Z4 looks like. And, you know, until they fix that, hey, run on the hardest difficulty you can, because they're going to pit on the last lap, I guess. Alright, so next is the BMW M30 E3 at the Nurburgring Sprint GT. I already tested this one. I couldn't even sniff, you know, I started in 8th and they just pulled away. So we're going to try medium. Alright, so I know you guys didn't see it, but let me try this again on medium difficulty, because they were just flat leaving me on hard. And this isn't looking too much better. Pretty, I don't know what to think. Well, I mean, the handling feels pretty good. I mean, I know I'm not the fastest guy in the universe, I realize that, but holy cow. Oops. The real tell will be if I can stay with them on the front straightaway or not. So I like the way the car handles. The car drives really well. Force feedback feels great. I'm currently, you know, running on about 40%. I forgot that it's not the other course. Oh, too deep. Well, we're sort of-ish staying with them. God, they're running 10 seconds a lap faster. That's amazing. On medium. Apparently it does not like first gear. Here we go, finally got side by side with somebody on the last lap. I mean, it's for 7th for crying out loud. It's nice to know that I can run with a car that's, you know, the same as me. Oh, break him. So, you know, maybe the cars should all be this car instead of cars that are 9 seconds a lap faster than me. I missed the apex. Good job. And let me tell you, missing that little bit of an apex is not going to net, you know, 9 seconds a lap difference. There we go. Well, that was kind of fun. Got the little backfires going. I mean, it sounds cool. Well, this time they didn't go into the pits. That's a plus. I finished 7th, which is not good. Let's see. I ran a 151.2 to their 142.9. Cool. Alright, next up is the more modern M3 E92 on the sprint version of Nurburgring. Now, I already tried this, and I put it down to easy, thinking that maybe I could at least run with a few cars in the middle of the pack. No, I blew by everybody. I'm not gonna go aliens, so we're gonna try hard. Alright, so on hard AI difficulty, let's see if this is any better. 4 laps sprint version Nurburgring. Like I said, I put it down to medium or easy actually, because I got beat so bad in the last one, and this is looking like I might need to bump it up again. We'll see how these guys run. Alright, well, at least I'm not blowing them out of the water, so that's a plus. And they're not kicking my ass all over the place. That's double plus. I don't even know what that means. Again, car feels pretty good. It's funny how you can, at least I can definitely feel the speed difference. Hi there. Alright, so we're up to 2nd. That's good. You know, I'm curious, I wonder about those that, you know, like my dad just started racing with the wheel the beginning part of this year, really. You know, so he's kind of an off and on again person. He likes to get in and just have fun. You know, he likes it to be realistic, but he also likes to have a good time. He doesn't want to stress too much about... He just wants to have fun. And so... You know, he doesn't really care to go online. And I just worry about people like that when they get a hold of this. If, you know, this is inconsistent in my opinion as far as the speed of the AI. I mean, at this point, the AI difficulty levels don't really mean anything. That was too hot in that turn. So how do they know where to put it at? And when they're learning, that can get very frustrating, and I'm just... I hope this isn't some sort of death sentence for this type of game on the console. So I think this is an appropriate level for hard. The guy's right there. We kind of been pogoing back and forth a little bit, although I really catch him under braking there. So I think this is a somewhat of an appropriate level for the hard difficulties. So this one doesn't seem so far out of balance, and they haven't gone into the pits, they haven't done anything awkward or weird. So this has been a pretty fun race. Like, it's engaging, I guess, is what I'm looking for, or the word that is. So we've achieved Tier 2. I actually had the fastest lap of the race, so that's what I'm saying. This seems more in line. The other E92 in there ran a 46.103, so that seems more in line with what the difficulty level should be like. Alright, so now we're going to try the full GP course with the BMW M1. Dare I say we leave it on hard? Oh boy. Alright, 3 laps around the full circuit, starting 8th. I'm not sure hard was the right choice, but we're going to try it. Alright, pass a few cars on the start, that's always a plus. I'm surprised we didn't have contact, so that was good. Again, you can hear the traction control kicking in. And like I said earlier, you know, factory settings, I just like to see what the car is like in its natural state. Wasn't sure if I was going to have to shift there or not. It's debatable. That was a panic shift. Lively little car. Probably take a little more speed next lap there. Yeah, it's just the little details we're missing, you know? Again, car feels great. It's not doing anything, you know, weird. Didn't realize it said GP and my brain thought of the other one. Blowing the turns now. Not good. Alright, so we're on the last lap. Obviously the car out front is just jetted away. The car in front of me in second, you know, once again, that seems to be fairly balanced. I don't know how you're supposed to compete with the car out front. I got that all kinds of wrong. Just wanted to defend the inside there so he couldn't get a run. So a bronze medal out of this one. Not bad. It, again, so yeah, it's just an awkward thing to have it where you struggle to find your place. Now, you know, I was missing a few apexes every now and then, but like I said, I'm not going to be the fastest guy on the planet. I expect if I was on Alien, you know, the difficulty would be more like that front guy. But I don't know, when I feel like in time trial I'm getting gold, I'm clearing it, then that would be like I'm running at the very front with the cars on hards. I like it. I mean, it drives well. They won't be able to patch this quick is the problem, because they have to go through a certification process, and so they get charged, so updates won't come as frequent as they do like on the PC. So that is my only worry, and my worry for the day one user is that they will get very upset with how this performs. And I don't want to be a downer. It's just I want to see it succeed. I want to see it do well, because I think the driving aspect of the cars is great. So hey, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed these races in the Novice Series 2 category. I'm all for doing Series 3, so if you like this and want to see more, click that like button. If you're new here, thanks for watching, and click on that subscribe button so you can be notified of more Assetto Corsa on the console. And for all the latest in sim racing news, be sure to check out isrtv.com. If you feel like following me on Twitter, you can at strange_Billy. And another "and" in there. As always, if you want to friend me over the PlayStation Network, that's Red Cypher, REDSYPHER. Once again, I appreciate the messages. Not necessary, but I do enjoy getting your feedback on there as well. Again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.